Ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-da-da-bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-da-da-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Can I piss on Max instead? This is boring. You know, I just turned the stream on and already people are talking about pissing on me! What the fucky? What the fucky, you guys? You guys, what the fucky? Is that really appropriate? Well, far be it for me to tell you what to do. If you want to talk about pissing on me, then go ahead. It's fine. How is everybody? Friday the 13th. Hope everybody can stay safe out there. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Official Max G channel sucking emoji? What on earth does that mean? Is that the official suck emoji? To me, it just looks like a cat opening its mouth and going. I just found out that you have a Twitch channel, so things are pretty good. Well, welcome! Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the winning team, friend. So how is everyone doing? Namaste, my good close personal friends. I want everyone in the chat on a scale. Max, when will you become a Catboy PNG tuber? Oh, don't you wait. It'll be happening sooner rather than later. But yeah, namaste. I want everybody in the chat to tell me how good they're doing, how good of a day they're having on a scale of 1 to 4. You guys can do that, right? 1 to 4? So if you're having the best day ever... No, you're not allowed to use negative numbers. The first number I got was a negative number. Negative numbers not allowed. If you're having the worst day possible, then 1. I'm seeing some 4s. I see a couple 2s. That's good. I see 1, 1. And you know, my condolences. I hope things go better for you. Am I the only one who can't hear Max? Well, apparently you guys can hear me because you're responding to the question that I posed. So that's good. Yeah, I see like maybe 3 1s. I see a couple 2s. I don't think I've seen many 3s. But I see a couple 4s. And my condolences to the 1s, but hey, you know, we got some 4s in the chat. There's nothing wrong with having a couple 4s in the chat. That's great! And I wish I could have a 4. Almost over COVID, so doing better. Well, you know, heal up well. You know, my condolences for the COVID. How's your day, Max? Out of 4? It's maybe a 2. Maybe a 2, maybe a 2.5. You know, I got in a great workout this morning, I have to say. It was amazing. I did so well. I was able to push on literally all of my exercises. So today I did... What did I do? I did military press. I did knee push-ups. And I did bicep curls. And I was able to do more reps in all 3 exercises than I've ever done before. I've never done as many military presses as I've done today. Never done as many knee push-ups. Never done as many bicep curls. I was able to push in everything. And I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, you know? Or at least I anticipate I will be. Yeah. Max, you can't have 4 for a day, but you can have 4 PPS if you want. I don't entirely understand what you're trying to communicate, but that's okay. You know what? That's fine. Max self-improvement. Perhaps this is a hint to his reborn state. Yes! I mean, it's really, it's nothing new. I've been exercising pretty consistently this year. So it's not, you know, this isn't some kind of new revelation, but yeah, gonna be sore tomorrow. But you know what? You know, that's why they say no pain, no gain. That's the deal. You want the gain, you gotta go through the pain. And that's fine. What else is in the news? Tara Strong is getting shit-canned on Twitter, I guess. The war in Israel is still going. And we're gonna hope for all of our friends on both sides. You know, like I told you guys, my friend Yotam is okay. Whenever there's any kind of violence going on in Israel, I always gotta check in with Yotam. Opinions on Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. I don't know. I hope that one of them wins and the other one loses. I'm not super big into boxing. I can't weigh in. I'm sorry. Hey Max, can we now talk about this strange game you have chosen? I need to know, girl, in sassy voice. Well, I didn't really know what to I didn't know what to play today, and then I realized, oh my gosh, I don't have anything prepared for Friday. And then you guys, one of you know, some people in the Discord were able to recommend a visual novel that we're going to be trying out. And I hope that's okay. Max, can you whisper into the mic ASMR sexual style? I don't know if that's the best idea, because there's a lot of sibilance on this mic. I'm not streaming with like the kind of microphone. It's not a compressor mic, which is what people typically use for a broadcast. I have a voiceover mic, so there's a lot of sibilance on it. But I can sort of get close to it like this, and what do you think? How does this sound? Is this just like the hissiest thing you've ever fucking heard? I really can't imagine what you guys are... what it hears like. It sounds very boomy. Yeah, like I said. I feel like you're a parasite that just crawled into my ear. Hey, what's up? It's me, the parasite. I'm a little earwig, I guess. You don't mind if I kind of just weasel my way into your ear, do you? Yeah, this is a pretty nice looking ear. Yeah. I could make a home for myself here. This is where I'm gonna put my bed, and here's where I can put my dresser. Can have a TV over in this corner over there. Yeah. I can feng shui this whole place and really make it my own. Anyway. Max, you are doing something to me. Stop. At this rate, you will put yourself in my bed already. Well, I don't want to be in your bed. I want to be streaming. Who does Goofball's voice? That's me! I'm Goofball. So yeah, Tara Strong is getting shit-canned on Twitter. She's getting dragged. Tara Strong actually follows me on Twitter. I'm not sure why. I think maybe it was because she liked the video I made on the Powerpuff Girls reboot. Did she do a racist or a illegal? Well, people are saying that she did a racist. I'm not entirely convinced, but she does follow me on Twitter, and I think she followed me after my video on the Powerpuff reboot came out. And like once in a great while, you know, she'll like favorite one of my tweets or something. I don't think she's particularly concerned with my existence, which is fine. Out of all the voices that she's done, which is the most relevant to me? I guess Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls is probably the voice that I care about the most. Not really big into Ben 10. Not really big into Fairly Odd Parents. People are saying that she did a racism. I think she already got removed from one of the roles that she was going to do. She was going to be in a cartoon called Boxtown. And they shit-canned her. So she said, what did she say? She said something like, yeah, and you know, she's talking about the conflict that's currently happening with, you know, between Hamas and the Israeli government. And she said something like, they are only starting here. They started with a country that people love to hate. Man, it would have really behooved her to be specific with that they. The they in that sentence is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Because I'm gonna assume that when she says they, she meant Hamas. And not, you know, like all Palestinians or all Muslims or whatever. And you know, I don't like seeing her get dragged, but also, you know, we're not living in a world anymore where you can like get on the internet and go off. You have to. We're living in a world where you have to be careful about what you say. And I think maybe she needs to learn that lesson more than any of us right now. You know, especially with like a you know, like a conflict like the one that's going on in Israel. Everyone wants to have an opinion because people are just so inherently tribalistic. But I mean, if you wanna have an informed opinion on the conflict, you have to learn like 50 or 60 years worth of history. My best advice to people is just like, if you're in the public eye, if you're a public figure, maybe just don't even like weigh in on these things, you know? Just stay out of it. Everybody stay out of it. Unless you're Jewish or Muslim, you're just gonna put your foot in your mouth. In the future, I hope to make some horror about Goofball remembering how he actually died that is suppressed, but I don't have the art skills for it yet. I mean, should I decide how Goofball died before you did that? I mean, I don't know if we've still... if we still haven't quite nailed down how that death went over. Is Goofball even dead? Or was he just born a ghost? All ghosts are dead. Well, they're not alive. But they also share quite a few similarities with the living. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Because Goofball is a ghost, he can talk, he can move around, he's animate, he perambulates. He's a 6'5" gay black man. Yeah, that's right. I don't typically think of him as someone who used to be alive and now he's not. I don't, you know, it's just not, it's not how he exists in my mind. You know? Can Goofball die? If not, I would consider him already dead. Well, I mean, I was choking him in that one video when he was running out of oxygen. So it almost does seem like he needs to breathe, which is weird for a ghost. They don't typically need to breathe like that. But, you know. I mean, the whole me choking him thing, it's, you know, it fits in just because it's funny, and when it's funny, you don't really think about it, or at least that's what I hope. But, you know what? Enough dilly-dallying, let's get into it. Because I'm kind of bored today, if I'm being honest. So I'm looking forward to playing this visual novel, whatever it is. And nothing could possibly stop me, nothing could impede my progress in playing this visual novel. What? Oh, shoot. Where did these Sonics come from? Look at all these fucking... I got Sonics all over my desktop. Look at these Sonics. My desktop is a mess. And yes, I have a new wallpaper. Thank you for noticing. People kept acting very confused by the last one. I just thought it was like a very aesthetically pleasing image. But this is an aesthetically pleasing image that's perhaps a little more understandable. But you know what? We do have to categorize these Sonics. Let's clean these up real quick, and then we can just move on, you know? First up, this is a cool Sonic. It's not necessarily the best Sonic I've ever seen, but... oh boy, it's cool. I like this bicycle, this motorcycle he's on. You know, people are always wondering, in games where Sonic is in a car or on a motorcycle, like, what is the advantage? Like, why can't he just run if he's faster than a car or faster than a motorcycle? Why do we often see him in vehicles? And I read a comic once, Sonic comic. It was actually written by the McElroy brothers. The guys from My Brother, and Me. And they wrote an officially licensed Sonic comic about Sonic getting his driver's license. And according to Sonic... no, not fan-made, it was official. According to Sonic, the reason that he likes to drive in a car sometimes is because his feet get blisters from running. He doesn't get tired. He explicitly says, I never get tired, but my feet do get blisters, and also, he enjoys listening to the radio. So there you go. There's your answer, Fishbulb. Sonic enjoys listening to the radio. And his feet get blisters. Oh my gosh, if I ran as much as Sonic runs, I'd have so many blisters. If I walk too much in one day, I get blisters. But yeah, that's a cool Sonic right there. Next up, here's Sonic. Sonic in a very strange looking Tails. Kind of looking at some kind of a menu. I think I'm gonna say this is a cute Sonic. I like his expression here. He's very cute. He's very toy-like. He's got very toy-like proportions. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a cute Sonic. Are these AI images? Yes, they are. These are AI-generated Sonics. You know what I might do is, we might... I don't want to rely too much on people in the Discord doing things for me. I realized that after last stream, I think it was last stream, I said something goofy, something stupid. It was like, could the Discord please collect a list of visual novels for me? And then afterwards I was like, why on earth did I ask them to do that? I could literally just Google that. Or I could go to Steam and I could, like, you know, type in visual novels. And I'm sure that there's some kind of keyword that links them all together. In my defense, I don't want you guys to think that I'm treating you like butlers. And then I'm just making you do my dirty work for me. But I'm just kind of like looking for more ways to involve you guys and involve the Discord. So I hope that's okay. But another thing that I was thinking of, another idea that I had, is that we could have maybe like a channel in the Discord where people post AI Sonics, so that if ever I need some AI Sonics and I'm in dire need of some for categorization, I could just dip into there. But we can put that on the back burner for now. Come back to that later. I do like this. I like his face. You know, that's very pleasing. That's a very pleasing Sonic. We're gonna put that in cute Sonics. Next up, we have another Sonic album. He's got a backwards hat that's just kind of blending into his skin. Throwing up some gang signs. I like his drip. Look at that drip! Sonic, you are absolutely dripping with drip. This is This is cool. This is rad as hell. You're going right in there with the cool Sonics, my dude. Next up, this is I think Sonic and Tails on the day that they met, if that seems possible. Tails was naught but a wee babuski. Don't know why the image is so pixely, but it's still pretty cute. Yeah, but what is this? Nothing particularly cool about this image. So I guess this could be another cute image, even though the Sonic in this image isn't really cute, but the image overall is cute, because this version of Tails is very cute. This baby Tails. Look at that. You know what, baby Tails, for being so adorable, you get to hang out with the cute Sonics. Alright, look at this. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now that's a Sonic. That's a Sonic if I ever saw one. The music is celebrating this Sonic. BBS, Big Beautiful Sonic. Yeah, exactly. Is there a hot category? I don't know about that. I don't know if I would say this Sonic is hot. It looks like the image generator was not sure where the chins end and the mouth begins. It's got several lines here that all look like mouths or chins. And apparently, this is Sonic in America. Now, if whoever came up with this prompt wrote that in there, that the game was titled Sonic in America, then that's not funny. However, if the AI generator, whatever AI generator they were using, added that on its own, then I will say officially that is funny. That is very funny. And yeah, apparently it's for a system called the Game Boy. I mean, I would play this game if I had a Game Boy. A Game Boy. That burger looks delicious. Wish I could eat burgers. I can't. Watching what I eat. I'm eating healthy. Max, can you save VOD for this stream on your Twitch right after the stream? We need this stream's VOD. It's already iconic. Okay. OZ10, thanks for subbing, and thanks for joining us today. We love having you here. What's iconic about this stream? I haven't even started the game yet. I'm just looking at AI-generated burgers right now. God, I'm hungry for a burger. Oh! Remember when I used to eat whatever I want, and I would eat burgers? But now I can't. Because I'm eating healthy. And I don't like it. Yeah, this is a weird Sonic. It's not illegal, but it's not cool or cute either, so. This is a image from Sonic's long-lost PS1 game, in which he meets an old man who appears to be maybe like a reincarnated version of him? Or maybe this was like him in a past life? Because they have very... The old man's hair is like... It's kind of reminding me of the spikes of Sonic's iconic spiked haircut. Iconic spiked haircut. I really like the Sonic here, though. I like his proportions. I like the color. That's great. That's a great Sonic. We're gonna put this in cute. Next up, we have Sonic enjoying a meal with two of his close personal friends, SpongeBob and Peter Griffin. This is a great image. I'm not sure why SpongeBob and Peter look normal. They look pretty good, but Sonic looks like he's made out of felt. Looks like a costumed character or a doll or something. What are they eating? Sonic apparently has a whole wheat sandwich, fries, broccoli, and watermelon chunks, I'm gonna say. I'm not sure if this tray here belongs to SpongeBob or Peter, but looks like we got some bacon here and 2 burgers. Now, it's not weird, it's not illegal. Is it cool or cute? As I've said before, I always want to categorize it as cute whenever it's Sonic experiencing friendship. And I see a lot of friendship in this image. If that makes sense. But it's also cool because it's like, yeah, 3 bachelors out on the town. I guess Peter's not a bachelor. Peter is very much married. Hey, Lois. Hey, SpongeBob. Hey, Sonic. What's up? It's me, Peter. Hey, SpongeBob. Look at my penis and testicles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say this is cool. The image conceptually is cute, but like overall, I just don't know if it's cute enough to get the cute label. So we're gonna say this is a cool Sonic. Last but not least, we have another PS1 game, Sonic the Hedgehog Drink Driving. Obviously that was probably meant to say drunk driving, but... Oh, Sonic. You know you're not supposed to do that. You know you're not supposed to get behind the wheel of a vehicle when you've been drinking. What kind of game would this be? Would this be like Crazy Taxi, except your character is just always driving in a very wonky way? Hey Max, I've watched and enjoyed your content for years. You have changed my thoughts on comedy entirely! So how did I only just find out you're streaming? You need to advertise it more, lol. I've changed your thoughts on comedy entirely. I'm wondering if that's a good thing. That almost sounds like a bad thing. But thank you. If that was meant to be complimentary. Choose97, thanks for subbing at Tier 1, and thanks for joining us today. We love having you here. I just hope I haven't, changed your opinion on comedy for the worse. I hope I've made you funnier. If that makes sense. But yeah, this is, once again, 4 spikes. 4 spikes on the head. It doesn't look bad when he has 4 spikes. I don't know if I like the 4 spikes or the 3 spikes better. But as long as it ain't 2 spikes, and I feel like that's the advantage of giving Sonic 4 spikes, is that when you model him in 3D, then you know that there are always at least 3 spikes showing. I've already fucking told you dumb kids this. You guys don't care. You're like, Max, we don't give a shit about how anal you are about Sonic the Hedgehog's design. No, Max, I meant you made me funnier. Please don't take it the wrong way. Okay. Well, as long as I've had a positive influence on you, then my job is done. And I'm happy to have done so. But we gotta categorize this Sonic. Can't put it off any longer. Sonic with 0 spikes looks the best. Hey, don't smartmouth me, young man. This is a Sonic who is literally, in the image, engaging in illegal behavior at a school zone? Where there are children playing Sonic? This is the worst place to drunkenly drive. I'm sorry, I can do nothing for you. I can do nothing for you, son. I can do nothing for you, son. You're an illegal Sonic. And that's where you gotta go. That's where you gotta be. If you're gonna be an illegal Sonic, I can't help you, boy. I can do nothing for you. I can do nothing for you, son. Show us the illegal porn folder. It's nothing. I've probably showed it before. I should come up with a different name for it. It's just where I keep my ROMs. So like an Earthbound ROM and a Punch-Out ROM. Can we see Weird Mario? You guys have seen Weird Mario. We have a game to play, though. Enough dilly-dallying. Find love or die trying. So somebody on the Discord very kindly told me to check this out. Thank you to whoever that was, if you're watching right now. This game is absolutely free. This is a free game we're about to play. And we'll see if it's any good. But even if it's bad, I don't really have the right to complain because it was free. Max, should I recommend you ROM hacks? Maybe. Maybe in the future if I ask for it. But you guys know me, I've been looking for love. And also looking to die. So find love or die trying, I mean, that's pretty much a win-win, if you ask me. And, the Steam reviews were overwhelmingly positive for this. Careful, Max, there's women in this game. I know, I'm already nervous. I'm already sweating. I'm already, you know, my knees are clacking together. They're going... making like a xylophone sound. English, please. Alright, this is a find love or die trying. In the age of Minecraft YouTubers and ED predators, I don't think having a folder labeled illegal porn folder is the best choice. Well, you know what? Maybe we can have some kind of a poll when we decide what I change it to. I go by he, him, she, her, they, them. Episode 1 these colors remind me of Persona 5. You. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up! Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Me, 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 me. Oh, that's how you want to play? It's on. Ow! Just get slapped in the nuts. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh my gosh, who is this tall drink of water? Can I just date you? Ow, ow, ow. Did you just hit me? Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Really, you should be thanking me. Thanks, I guess. Or, I'm pretty sure that was you. We appear to be in, like, some kind of a vehicle, like a... This is like a jet plane or something. So it probably was you, because I don't think anyone else is here. I'm pretty sure that was you. What's with that look on your... Oh, I got whapped again. Oh, damn it. Now we're right back where we started. Sigh. Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. I guess I chose wrong. Did you just hit me? Wait, didn't this just happen? Of course not. There's no way I'd hit you twice. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Wait, what? I swear I didn't even hit you that hard. So you did hit me! That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why's that? We can talk about why after. What was your name? It's... My name is... Knack the Weasel. My name's Knack the Weasel. It's Knack the Weasel! I can't remember anything else, though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying, though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer. The name's Kat. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women, and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Then, on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. I wouldn't want to... like, sign on to a reality show where I'm obligated to get married at the end. That's a big commitment. Max, how are you going to get a girl with your Sonic shit? Well, hey, you know, if I have to choose between Sonic and women, I mean, sorry ladies, but don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. You feel me? If it's down between the ladies and Sonic, I pick Sonic every time. It's what I tell each and every girlfriend that I have. I say, if it's between you and Sonic, Sonic wins. When you marry me, you marry Sonic. That's the deal. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you chose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you two will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht. It's a loner. If she says no, well, we're gonna have to kill you. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Oh, excuse me. I just burped a little bit. Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Really, you look like you just took a shit in your cereal. You look like I just took a shit in your cereal, even. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name's Damien. Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Battle Royale games? Like computer games? You've been living under a rock, stink-ass armpit? Real people killing each other is in this season. What? Well, was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in, and hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black? What is it, one? We're missing one of the aerial cameras for the back fields. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Please don't give me hell. Can you give me heaven? Max, what's weirder, this game or that image of Mario? Well, so far I would say it's that image of Mario, but we've only just begun. Who knows how weird this is going to be? Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. That's what you're worried about? If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. And not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? Cat sighed. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know? They have no idea that your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you'll get them killed as well. How could you... I don't make the rules, Knack the Weasel. Oh yeah, I forgot, that's my name. I'm Knack the Weasel. I'm sorry. God, when did the titties come out already? I hope they don't, because then I might get a strike on Twitch for showing titty. Guys, this game doesn't have titties in it, does it? Because that's going to be problematic if it does. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Knack the Weasel. That's my name, don't wear it out. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. Well, none of my life is on the line. What's there to worry about? Dying? Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing. If the girl I ask says no? The little bit with not remembering who the hell I am? How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back and presumably to leave the show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise. How does that sound? Sounds like a deal. That's the spirit, Sugar. Don't call me Sugar. Who knows, you might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me, I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Cat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile. Got it? Got it. All right. We stepped out of the bar together. It's Friday the 13th. We should all watch one of those movies. I don't know if I've ever seen a single one of those movies. To answer, there's explicit talk, but no explicit images, so you're fine. Could I get banned for explicit talk? It's an interesting idea, an interesting quandary. I sure hope not. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar and a small airplane. No, I did know it was a bar and a small airplane. I said, this looks like the interior of a jet. I said that. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Wow, it's huge. Can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, this land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? Have you never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. Oh, joke's on you, bitch. I never knew that in the first place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already? Not quite. To give the world top-tier enjoyment. To protect our ass from unemployment. Are they doing a Team Rocket thing? To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shills above. This is Team Rocket. We're the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday. Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we had just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people! Let's get to work! I imagine she clapped while saying that. I walked to the doors. Hey, Knock the Weasel, can you hear me? Kat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Kat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. All right, I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Open the door. Max, can you play speed dating for ghosts? You can try and find a soulmate for Goofball. Okay. Is that another visual novel? I can look into it. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. She looks a little young for me, if I'm being real. Hey, what's up? Whoa, didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Knack the Weasel. I'm I'm a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. It's my favorite Game Gear game. Yeah, and I'm gonna be in Sonic Superstars too. That's me. How'd you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui Fushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Okay, well then you are probably a grown woman. Which is good. That's a relief. That's a relief. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. The vanilla woman? This is a vanilla woman to you? An incredibly beautiful woman is vanilla to you? Fuck up, Max. Sometimes death is better than dealing with women. I know, that's why I said it's a win-win. Always forgetting everything important. Grrr. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. Promise. Scout's honor. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget oh wait, that's me. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Sure, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you, Knack the Weasel. You haven't changed. It feels just like when we used to fool around back then. We did what now? Fool around like in a family-friendly sort of way? Pinky promise. It's good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know. To be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... What are you making me say? Besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. What are you making me say? What does that mean? I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is. Wait a second. I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. I guess I'll see her later. I should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? You guys think she's vanilla? Where's the hot Latina girl? Well, I've only met one so far. If you're looking for a hot Latina, maybe we'll be lucky and find one. There are 5 girls, right? Max, what's your favorite chocolate bar? Well, I haven't had a 100 grand in forever. And those are pretty great. I like Twix, too. Where do I want to go? Library, kitchen, games room, backyard. Let's check out the kitchen. Ooh, who's that? I like when they got the nasty mean girl eyes. 1, these ribs are well done. Thank you, ma'am. They were supposed to be medium rare. That's a funny joke. I like that. It's like some, that's just a little bit of campy humor for you. They were supposed to be medium rare. Please remake them all before the hour is up. I knew we should have worked in accounting. And I've just the opportunity for you, 1. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. Aw, shucks. You're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lowly peons. This soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3. Thank you, Violet. Man, she's 100 times better than when 4 bossed us around. I couldn't agree more, bro. 1, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Just kidding. Though upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so maybe? She's such an 8. A lot of this dialogue is like slightly awkward, and it's tripping me up. She's the bratty bitch. Is that the role that she plays? Max likes dommy mommies. Sometimes. She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person? Hey there, got a second to chat? Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up that soup that one set on fire earlier. Is that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true. If you lack a mind completely, public education. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, I think the same about you on a daily basis. I can confirm that. I wish Mom never had you guys. This game is slightly awkward. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Knack the Weasel. You already know who I am. Oh wait, that's me. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does, flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date. No one could be that unintelligent. I do hope you are worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. It's true, she's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than Royal Black Media. Alright, 3, you pay your cut by 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school? Too many characters, too. I am, how you say, fascinated. Oh, are you French? I am, how you say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look fairly average to me. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like a deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen. Oh my gosh. The spaghetti tonight will be, how you say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting 1 on the menu, right? 1, why is there a hole in the ceiling? And also the fact that the characters are named 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is also a big pain in the ass. Max, what's your fave anime? Oh, maybe the original Dragon Ball, the first. Dragon Ball way back at the beginning. I'm not sure. I have to sit down and think about it. I also really like FLCL. I know there are new episodes now, but I don't know. I feel like I got my fill with that first batch. I don't know. Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. I decided to head over to the backyard. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer and... Ooh, hey, mamacita. I love blondes. She slid to a stop in front of me. Howdy, I'm Allie. It's nice to meet you. You're Knack the Weasel, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Sure. Sure, that sounds... Alright, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at a breakneck speed. Ah! She's so fast! It takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Yeah, I've been getting into jogging lately. And I'm being reminded that it's actually, like, kind of enjoyable for some reason. I'm just so damn bad at it. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast! Come on, keep it up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. All right. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. Aw, geez, I'm kidding. No need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before he ever got a chance to. Oh, I'm so Don't be. I killed him myself. What? The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Knack the Weasel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. Well, if I was in a relationship with her, I know that I would always probably be in pretty good shape. Because, you know, they say, like, the people that you surround yourself with are, like, the people that you kind of take on the attributes of. So if I were to have a girlfriend slash wife slash whatever, who was, like, just, you know, a crazy athlete, a fitness nut, then it would rub off on me, probably, and I would become a fitness nut, right? Isn't that how it goes? I'm completely out of breath. That was fun, Knack the Weasel. Huff. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. She's pretty cute. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live. At least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. After I get up, I guess I'll head over to the library. I guess this is where the nerdy girl is going to be. The library was like a library out of a movie, grand, majestic. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. Ooh, a redhead. Ooh, lady, please marry me immediately. Oof, the booba. Damn. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. Boing. Yeah, exactly. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A.B. Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by D.B. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, this? Just another elementary... I mean, an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb. Yes! Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know. Oh, gosh. That's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Knack the Weasel, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. It's nice to meet you too, Knack the Weasel. Oh my gosh, she's sticking her tongue out at me. Damn. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show... Ah! Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. Ah. She ran away so fast, I didn't even have a chance to say anything more. Guess there's not much left to do here. I'll head on down to the games room. Alright, she's the front runner so far. Who the fuck is this dork? You look like a 12-year-old. I like your Pink Floyd shirt, though. I don't think you're my type, but I like the Pink Floyd shirt. As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. She looked deeply in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Woo, new high score! Oh man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup dude. Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. Blech. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Knack the Weasel. She'll be fine. That's Cat. That's Cat who's saying that, if you guys can't see. Oh, hey, Kat. What's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back to the Stone Age? With games and electricity and other things, but still. Oh, I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. Emote in real life. Emoticon in real life. You're a streamer? Yes, sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life, too. And I can't now. Another emoticon that I can't pronounce. Maybe you could just record things and post them later. I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I got into regarding, well, pretty much everything to do with this show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard about Kat, or from what I heard from Kat, excuse me, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Oh wait, that's me. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you would expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Knack the Weasel. I'm what Kat calls a suitor. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself. I guess so? Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world, Tara's coming. And she always wins. Max, it's you as a streamer, girl? Sure, I guess. Our similarities are, we are both streamers. She is a streamer, I am a streamer. Wow, so much in common. Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. You don't do research too. Hey! Watch your mouth. I research when things need to be researched. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show, and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the front entrance of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. Hey, Wolfo, what's up? You're not the boss of me, Kat. What have I gotten myself into? Oh my gosh, so many babes! It's like my own personal harem. Hey, Wolfus, what's up, bud? What are you doing, buddy? Are you okay? Are you bored? Wolfo's a little bit bored. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. What do you got there, numbers? And that's why Knack the Weasel is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. Hey, Wolfo, hey. Psst, psst, hey, don't chew that. I'm talking to you, bud. Hey, don't chew that. Don't chew that, okay? Here, you want upsies? You want upsies? Here, come on. Sit in my lap. All right, Wolfo is in my lap. Wolfo's gonna relax in my lap. There you go. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. There we go. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Yeah. Ah, you're late to the party, Knack the Weasel. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. Hey, 7 minutes in heaven. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who's it gonna be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? All right, I guess. So I'm just picking based on attractiveness. Yui kind of has the wholesome thing going. It's definitely not going to be Terra. And I like a platinum blonde. I like the platinum blonde look that Violet has. But I don't, she's like the bitchy one, and I don't know about that. Hook up with the redhead. Please, Max, please. She has hubbas. Not like I cared, but you do. She does have hubbas. So it's gonna be... I gotta say that Violet is out. Terra is out. It's, you know, Scarlet. I am all about Scarlet. But I also like Yui and I like Allie. I don't know. Do I have to decide now? I guess I don't. I guess I'm probably gonna get to know all of them. But what am I choosing? Now I'm just choosing who I want to get to know the most. And I guess I would choose, because I don't know any of them, I guess I can choose just like based on attractiveness. And I think Scarlet is the most attractive. Wolfo, hey, stop it. Stop it. Don't step on that. Yeah. Scarlet it is. Hey, she's happy. All right, we'll make it happen. Places, people. Let's have Knack the Weasel start in the mansion. And you know where to bring Scarlet. Yes, ma'am. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. All right. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Knack the Weasel, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad news is... Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Gimme brains and a bananas and bananas. And a bananas. Applying too much turns people into rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here fast. 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Gimme brains and bananas! This game is stupid. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted 4 with a white powder, covering his face entirely. She just anthraxed him. He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. What is that? Let's just say 4's seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran out of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you asked that. I heard from Terra that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I, may have experimented on the brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need some time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit. We've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. Ha 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 ha, tee-hee, I'm a silly girl. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha 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 ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Alright, well her storyline seems pretty stupid, but I mean, the booba's still there. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine, very descript, that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in there. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Great. Yeah, as you can see, they're all very clearly zombified. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. It just kind of seems like you're shooting them with a Gatling gun. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You could say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Knock the Weasel. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. That's my bed? Excuse me? Get your stank ass off my bed. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Knack the Weasel. Knack the Weasel always trying to get his dick wet. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? Oh, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic, our audiences really loved your date with Scarlet today. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? No kidding, there's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, more love triangles, less zombies. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. All right. Or, I'd rather go on a second date with Scarlet tomorrow. I do want to get to know somebody else besides Scarlet. Alright, sounds good to me. Really? I would have expected you would want to spend more time with Scarlet right away, especially considering what just happened. I get that, but at the end of... Whoop, that's me. I get that, but at the end of the day, we need ratings, and those are coming from people who want to see love triangles and whatnot, right? That's exactly right. Without those ratings being high every day, they'll axe the show and your life. I guess that makes sense in a messed up way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Is this not your first time on a life or death killing dating show? Can't say that it is. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Knock the Weasel. Knock the Weasel. Good night, cat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on the bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Scarlet before I slept. And about her big booba. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Knack the Weasel, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Ooh, mysterious. Episode 2. Anyone else waking up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think? What do you think made you all dream that up? Weird ass sentence. Either way, it was just a dream. Yui used Mean Glare. It's super effective. Come now, there's no point in getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Knack the Weasel. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least, I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Hey, all the babes back together. Oh, there you are, Knack the Weasel. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. It'll just be between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Okay, so I'm choosing two girls. And then it's just gonna be me, girl 1 and girl 2 in a love triangle. Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. They're not real? Oh boy, Knack the Weasel, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still all be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Phew. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So, without further ado, Knack the Weasel, who's the unlucky girl? Okay. Okay. We need a nice personality. Go for the sporty one. I do like Allie. I relate to her to an extent. Yeah. I like Allie. I don't like Tara, and I don't like Violet. But I also like Yui. So it's between Allie and Yui. It's funny how when I first saw Yui, I thought she was too young looking, and she's not even the youngest looking one here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with, shoot. This is a hard decision. Oh, fart me. If you would like Max to pick Allie, press 1 in the chat now. If you would like Max to pick Yui, press 2 in the chat now. Alright, I'm seeing some ones. Yeah, it looks like mostly 1. Alright, Allie it is. Allie will make it happen. I'm sorry, Yui. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene. Alright, it's gonna be me and Allie. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me downwards towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Knack the Weasel. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit! Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh fuck! We started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly as I said that word. Effortlessly. And somehow glided next to me without ever having letting go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. She's not wearing rollerblades, she's wearing roller skates. They are not the same. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is to throw it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Oh wait, that was me. Nope, she said. I actually just learned how to today. What was that thing about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. Aww, we're in love. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way, Knack the Weasel from popular video game Sonic Triple Trouble for the Sega Game Gear. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy, we're all gonna die, you might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards, as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump.
I'm Knack the Weasel, and I can't handle a little bump. Help me.
That's a great impression of me. Come on, it was a hill! Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. Bring it on, Allie! Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and did a 360 rotation. Wait, am I spinning or is the world spinning? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck! No, I won't let you kill Knack the Weasel. What? You're going to wish we had. What the hell? You're up. You okay, Knack the Weasel? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now. You'll be just fine in no time. Okay, I have a prediction. And that prediction is that we're in a simulation right now. That we're in like a virtual reality. So everyone write that prediction down. Because when we find out that we're in a simulation, that I'm wearing a virtual reality headset floating in a pod, I'm gonna lord it over you guys. For being absolutely correct. Gotta wake up from the Matrix. Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be fine in no time. Kat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. What? What happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help get you your strength back real quick. Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. Don't expect something that Violet would make. As in, like, I shouldn't expect the food to be of the quality of something that would be made by Violet? The character? Is Max in this femboy dating game? Why isn't there a femboy dating game? Why can't I date whoever I truly want? All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. God, I'm dying. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. Ha, I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. What the fuck? I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. Can you not touch my head as if I'm a child? Can you scratch me like I'm a pet? I am not a puppy for your amusement. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Knack the Weasel. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, some way, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. I believe in you, Max. Get those women. Well, I'm trying. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. It's Kat, right? Hey there, Knack the Weasel. Got a minute? I want to make Scarlet and Allie jealous. It'd be good for ratings. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people love it when you and Scarlet were the main ship, but now, with Allie as some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed, then took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Scarlet and Allie. When do I get to bang you? You're a hottie. Why do you keep coming in and lying on my bed and teasing me? Between those two, do you have a favorite? I think I liked the story that I went through with Allie better. I feel like I don't even really know Scarlet yet. Because whenever I'm talking to Scarlet, the game is being stupid. Please, the big booby woman. The big booby woman? What are you, nuts? The big booby? Guys, it's not all about the booby, okay? Oh, what the hell? It is all about the booby. Who am I kidding? It's all about the booby! I think I have a better connection with Scarlet right now. It's amazing how brilliant she is, and I can't ever quite place her. She's fascinating. Ah, I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night knock the weasel. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Can I save? I can. Back, history, auto save, Q save. Quick save completed. Okay, where do my quick saves go? Oh, there. Oh, I see how it is. What does the A stand for? Automatic saves. Oh, fascinating. A little late to start saving. Hey! Don't sass me. You guys are being very sassy today. You guys are giving me a lot of attitude. Also, one of you guys said there was going to be a spicy Latina, but these are all white ladies. I like the notion of it giving you automatic saves whenever you have a decision to make. That's cute. That's a good idea. My quick save goes there. And page 1 saves go there. Alright. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? No. Let's go back. History. What is history? Oh, that's just like the script. Okay. Good to know. Let me get a sip. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. Looks like you've seen a ghost, Knack the Weasel. Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking, as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and, most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. What did I tell you? We're in the Matrix. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Knack the Weasel? My phone is ringing. I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew that there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Just trying to build more mystery, I guess. No, I'm not going to answer the phone. Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. I'm surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people ever have. Technically, that's probably true, but you should teach us how to rollerblade, Allie. It seems like it'd be fun. Are you sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Allie grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey, Tara. How was skating? Tara was not into it. There's no words. I think Allie broke Tara. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face, as if to check if anyone was still there. Tara, you in there? Hey Tara, the internet's back. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Wait a minute. I made a new serum the other day that just might be the thing to restore Tara's mind. Just give me a second to administer it. Hold on, are you talking about the thing that turned everyone into zombies? Well, I just think one field test really isn't enough to see if it's botched or not. So why not just... I tried to stop her from administering it, but it was too late. Gah! Oh boy. Gimme brains. Bananas! This game is stupid. Once again, game being stupid. Guess this one's a bust too. Do you have an antidote? Just kidding. Kidding! I've got it right here. Just give me a moment. Luckily, Tara ended up being okay. I spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. I figure it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that... I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Kat? No, this is Allie. Oh, sorry Allie, what's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun on our date earlier, but something about this show is weird. We went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room. On my bed. And I swear, I don't remember ever walking back. Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mentioned it, I tried Scarlet's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but... Did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess just staying away from Scarlet's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Knack the Weasel. It's my pleasure, Allie. See you later. Bye, Allie. She ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Cat, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Knack the Weasel. Same here. I just wanted to ask, did your guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Cat's been honest with me so far about everything. Except living in the Matrix. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Scarlet and Allie as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance, whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Knack the Weasel. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Ha ha ha. I guess I'd like to spend time with Scarlet. Huh. If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. Oh, Scarlet, where are you? Rip Allie fans? Well, she had a good run. Allie doesn't have the booba. She isn't a hot and spicy redhead. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Geez. It's just you, Knack the Weasel. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's, not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. Guess I'm feeling a little sad about it. Why? You saved everybody. Wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. At least you fixed the situation. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true. But hey, it makes for great TV. Which, inadvertently, is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. It seems like when people are writing visual novels, whenever they have to, like, pad out something that they haven't thought of yet, they just fill it up with, like, some kind of wacky goofiness that I'm not always really a fan of. And Goofball, I think, wakes up every 23 or 24 minutes, not every 27 minutes. I see you guys in the chat talking about it. I think it's every 23.5 minutes he wakes up. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. And I'm sure this time... Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet, and your big booba. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go with you. If it's okay with you, lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Whoa, we're in a nightclub or something? Behold. There's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? She has amnesia too? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the only person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There's a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early, got my PhD, pretty huge dick. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know? But now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous, and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? Yes! Yes. Yes is the answer. Yes! I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. Also, why do you keep touching your shoulder? You can put your hand down. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. Max, this is not a suitable game for such a pure reborn boy such as yourself. Hey now. This game is wholesome-ish. 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 We can say it's a wholesome-ish game. I mean, there hasn't been any hanky-panky yet. There hasn't been any kind of like nudity or violence or gore or anything. There have been some almost swears, so that's something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after all this? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I'll just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. Don't stick your tongue out at me. I'm still working on the details. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. Max, what do you think about romancing cute furries? There's a free dating game / novel, Lovers of Aether, you can check out. It have really good style. Oh, okay, I'll look into it. I'm also thinking... I'm thinking maybe I need to step back from the dating sims a little bit. Because I like visual novels, and all, you know, the visual novels that I play, they don't all have to be dating sims. But I am starting to kind of get the sense that people don't like watching them. They're funner to play than they are to watch. You can always play Beholder too. Recommended. Okay, maybe. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. How we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who we are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea, if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were with you, Knack the Weasel, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. That's... Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. You should try Project Zomboid, or Zomboid? Lots of streaming potential, plus we can possibly make a little server and make you out god of the apocalypse. Okay. She's friend zoning me? Ooh, is this a friend zone situation? I don't think she's friend zoning me. I think she's just like, if you don't pick me, I still want to be friends. Which is good. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fair. It's better to be friends with a hot babe than to never talk to a hot babe ever again, right? I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but, how to say? I'd still prefer if you were to pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and... I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spend the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. Oh. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. So this is what love feels like. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on the door. Hey, it's Kat. Hey, Kat, I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go, baby. We walked at a relaxed pace with Kat slightly ahead leading the way. So how are you feeling about day 3, Knack the Weasel? Who's your front runner? I still like Scarlet the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. She's full of surprises, but more importantly, I'm the happiest when I'm with her. That said, so far hanging out with her has been more than a little dangerous, but I like that. Aw, that's cute. Also a perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her fanbase some more things to go rabbit over soon, You can say that again. Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in. But it helps that you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice, when really, I don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. I'm not sure what the difference is between comfortable silence and uncomfortable silence. Is comfortable silence when it's silent but you're not made to feel uncomfortable by it? Yeah, I guess that's gotta be it. See you later, Kat. You know-it-all, bitch. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, But we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Knack the Weasel. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. Not to mention the old test audiences, too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now. And they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught... I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Of course I'm whistling Dixies. Who are you? Somehow, I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Alright, episode 4. You know what? We're at 2 hours. Just started episode 4. I think that's a good place to call it quits for the day. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? Yes. I'm going to overwrite your save. I do. Let me see. Are there like, is there an image gallery I can look at? About. Find Love or Die Trying by Aodun Cho Wong. Created by Aodun Cho Wong. Made with RenP 8.1.3. This program contains free software under a number of licenses, including the MIT license and GUN Lesser General Public License. A complete list of software, including links to full resource code, can be found here. Oh, Cho Wong. Aodun Cho Wong. What would I do without you? You made this game for me to play for free? What would I do without you? Find Love or Die Trying. That's the name of the game, everyone, if you want to check it out on Steam. It's free! It's a free game. Guys, it's a free game. Do you understand that it's a free game? Do you understand that it's a free game? Max, please play Furry Shades of Gay too. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. See ya, Max. Don't forget to watch the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, okay? I've heard it's awful. I've heard it's just terrible. Why are you in Markiplier's room? This is my room, okay? This is where I live. This is where I do all of my pooping and farting in this room right now. But I think that's gonna do it for me. It's gonna be it for me, folks. I gotta get out of here. I gotta run to the grocery store. Squirrel stapler. I think a friend of mine bought that for me recently. We can check that out. We can try that. I gotta run to the grocery store. I gotta get some groceries. I'm out of groceries and I don't have what I need for today's dinner. Soft shell shrimp tacos for dinner tonight. Doesn't that sound good? It's gonna be delicious. Out of milk? No, I should be good on milk. What else do I need? Guys, what do I need at the store? Pee-pee? No, they don't have pee-pee. Cheese? No, I'm good on cheese. I don't really buy cheese. Eggs? I do need eggs. I don't know if I need any eggs before Sunday, though. And usually I get most of my groceries on Sunday. Sweaty balls. Wow, funny. You are too funny. That's too clever. I asked, what do I need at the grocery store? You said sweaty balls. OMG. Somebody please stop my sides from splitting. I do need groceries. Because I don't have what I need to make the shrimp tacos right now. But that's it for me. Thanks for everybody who showed up today. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home and allowing me to spend the afternoon with you. It's been an honor and a privilege. And remember, red and yellow, black and white, you are precious in my sight. So long.